Let me take it there. Please brag on what you get. How you smash your first week sales. And they like your numbers, make vaccines, they heal we sales. You grab your money, go somewhere besides yourself. Oh yeah, I'm going with our boys. Well, they got the bullets flying like it's Powerboy. And then I'm going down the hot go. Where your chances of making it down the block though. I went to Southside kids to the rechange. And then head for the keys like spring break. The type of leader be in the beat when the knees great. And go a beat change. Let me talk about it, I get it poppin', you probably got a problem. Before they can stop me, gotta cut my power like I'm Amazon. Hold the torch up high, get the dick dog. The dream works no matter how bad the fix are. Cause I see how bad the globe is. But they don't know how bad our hope is. They don't know how bad we want this. It ain't where we at, boys, where we going.
Doesn't it feel so good when someone believes in you? I mean, it's just the fact that you don't need someone to do something for you. You just need to say, hey, I bet you can do that. And it just feels so good. I remember when I was about your age, I was a freshman in high school, and I was terrified of going to high school. I walked into my very first class, which was ag class, and there was a teacher there named Marty McClure, and he was the FFA advisor. And he saw me walk in. He knew a little bit about me from maybe some family connections, knew of my family. And he saw me walk in, and he said, Kara, come here. And so I walked into his office, and he closed the door behind him. It was the other ag teacher and Mr. McClure. And he sat there, and he had a bit of a belly on him, and he'd rest his arm on his belly. And he had this mustache that he'd stroke. And he had a little bit of a southern drawl. And he'd go, let me tell you something. And he'd look at me, and he goes, you see, there's this piece of coal, and it's really rough, and just kind of plain, and not much to look at, really. You take this piece of coal, and you put it under really great pressure. You put a whole lot of heat on it, and heat it up, put it under that pressure, and do you know what you have after that? A diamond. He said, that's what we're going to do with you. We're going to heat you up and put you under a whole lot of pressure in this program. And we're going to make you beautiful diamonds when we get over here. And that's kind of like life. Don't you know that we get put under so much pressure? And in the hard times, the struggles that we go through, that's just like the fire that refines us. Right? I grew up in a great home. I had a great mom and dad. Life was fairly easy. But then when adulthood hit, I went through some of that fire. I had an abusive marriage that I went through that was terrifying. I know what it's like to be loved from like my mom and dad. I know what it's like to have to be in hiding from people that are very scary. I know what it's like to run away in fear of your life. I know what it's like really to be knocked across the room and to be in a huge amount of pain and suffering. I know what that's like. And that makes other people and I have something in common sometimes. That pain and that suffering. You see, all of that struggle is actually for our good. And it's hard to even think about that when we're going through that. But suffering that we go through, whether it's a physical pain or an emotional pain, the loss of a loved one, whatever it looks like, suffering builds perseverance. And perseverance builds good character. And character, when we have that character, it builds hope. And it builds hope for the future, for our future, for the other future of the people around us. And when we have that hope, we believe. We believe that we will win together. We have each other to hang on to. And that is great life. It's kind of like a shiny diamond. So, there is your speech example.